Optimal conditions leading to very good looking crops across central and northeastern Alberta and the prairies. We welcome back Craig Solberg, Strategic Solutions Coach from the Andruco Group, out in a canola field middle of August, Craig, and everything looks great, but that means that harvest management and timing becomes ever more important, doesn't it?
Well, it sure does, and being that we're here in the middle of August, a lot of folks are talking about we're behind schedule a week to 10 days, and I mean, we've got an awesome crop here. I've just stood one plant up and you can see how tall it is. We look out across this field and it's still very green, far too early to swath, but it's more than just looking at the field to see what color it looks like, whether we swath or not. All the major seed companies have specific guidelines for their varieties. They talk about checking seed color on the main stem, seed color on the branches, and it's very critical that we do a really good job of that on some of these varieties. If we don't, what we end up is we end up with high chlorophyll in that seed, high green seed content, and we get discounted at the elevator. Also, if we swath too early, we get a lot of shrinkage of the seed and it blows out the back of the combine. I can't stress enough the importance of checking that seed color on every field, on every variety, to make sure you have that color change and not just look at the crop itself.
Timing's everything. Speaking of timing, are we through most disease or insect pressures at this point?
Well, we can't do much anymore about disease. Any of the good work that's been done on the disease control, it has been done. There are a couple things to watch out for. We have some hot spots of Berthas, actually a few grasshoppers in this field, not enough to do a significant amount of damage yet, and diamondbacks. So we have a great crop here. It's critical that we're scouting these fields on a regular basis to see what the insect pressure is. And again, at AGSI, we have the folks that can tell you what thresholds are and what to do about it. If you should have any questions about threshold, where to look and how to find what you need to find and what to do about it if you find something that you don't like.
And rotational pressures and the way that we deal with rotations are very important now with the ability and potential just in real dollars with crop planning. What can you do or recommend with a guy that's got a canola crop in the field now to make sure with his rotation next year he's set up to succeed?
Right. So a few things that we need to look at is we need to be managing weed pressure for next year's crop, and probably equally as important as this canola crop, setting up for whatever you put in next year to control the volunteers and so on, is a lot of folks are talking about what do I do in my cereal crop from a pre-harvest or herbicide management program to control some of those weeds that are starting to get a foothold with this tight rotation. So a lot of people are talking about pre-emergence, Edge, Avidex, Fortress, and so on, applying those this fall on a cereal stubble field in preparation for a canola or a pea field next year. We just got to match the right product with the right crop.
And we are the people that can help you do that, right from the first seed sown in the spring to the last swath of bountiful harvest. This year and next, keep logging on to agsiag.com for more information. We'll talk to you soon.